Okay, we're gonna do your hand, Nick. This is your right hand. Turn this a little bit. So you could do this with or without lotion. I'm gonna use a little bit of CBD, little bit of CBD lavender oil. And the first thing I do is just say, I'm gonna touch you, and I'm gonna hold, static hold. I'm gonna hold, and my thumbs are right here at the wrist, and my fingers are like this underneath his palm. And we're gonna give Nick a moment just to unwind on his own. And then I'm gonna start with his pinky finger, all the spasticity. We're gonna do figure eights. They don't have to be perfect, they just have to be just moving. And then his ring finger, same. And he's pulling back right now. He's trying to resist me. So I'm just kind of just giving him a moment to get used to that. He's pulling back. And I am just gently pulling, kind of releasing the joint. We're gonna do middle finger. Same. Ring finger. Now with the ring finger, I'm actually putting a little pressure underneath the palm, his palm, just a little, just so I can hold his finger there and then do a little movement. And Nick's thumb, as you can see it's like tucked. So what I do is I hold with one hand with my fingers again underneath holding his palm, and I take my other hand and I grab his thumb, like the whole, this whole part of your thumb. I start to loosen that, I start to move that, and then eventually I grab his thumb and pull it away from his hand, just like that. And then I do a little movement on there. And then we hold it, and then I do like a milking, like pulling and stretching at the same time on his fingers. Yeah. Opening his wrists. And then you can come on down to the forearm and the wrists, just putting a little pressure there, just holding it. I'm not cranking on it at all. I'm actually letting his own spasticity in his body, just holding that. So this, all of this underneath here, this is a very tight tendon, is just gonna like release on its own the best it can. Sometimes I just pull on his fingers after I warmed it up. Just pull. And then other times also I'll just hold his one hand here and I'll bend down his joint. So you can see the tendon here is very, very tight. It's just holding that end point. And he'll tell you your end point. Anybody who has spasticity will let you know where the end point is. And then I always release the thumb again. And then I do the same thing on the other side. I hope that helps.